right, I'm live. Let's try it again. Can you hear me now? Testing, testing. Come on in, folks. I had three in there a while ago and the sound wasn't working. I had to go back and work on it. Come on in, talk to the dauber. I am the dauber in living color with my pink jacket, my daughter's jacket. My daughter's jacket. There, I got one on the porch. I'm back. Can you hear me now? I had to go back and work on it. I don't know why it does that. Can you hear me now, please? And give me a thumbs up, if you will. How about it? Give me a thumbs up. Where are you, Ann Ferrier? Where's all my subscribers? Now, I got four on the porch. Can y'all hear me now? Let me know. Can you hear me now? I had to go back and work on something. Got a thumbs up. Can you hear me? How about it? Can you hear me? I don't know. I got, dang, what the heck's going on? I'll go back and try one more time. Son of a gun. Got to end it. You hear me? Oh, sound is working. P. McKenzie said no. I thought it was up. Hold on a minute. Let me see what will tell you the truth. I don't know how to turn the volume up on here. I'm looking. I'm looking. Lane T64, P. McKenzie. How would I turn the volume up on here? Oh, wait a minute. I see something here. Well, it's turned up now. As far as I can get it. I sound fine. Okay. I don't know what goes on with that sometimes. But it is what it is. This sorry computer that I've got to work on or work with. Give me some thumbs up while y'all at it. Um, I wish, I wish I could. It's cold. It's cold. Ow! I just got that. I got this little heater, and It has to be set on the floor for it to work, and it pushes the button. Now you see that little red light, and I let go of it, turns off. But I set it on my knee for a little while to get my chest warm and everything. I swear it's 47 degrees, and that's, you know what? I see that box of salt sitting over there on that other computer, and I was looking for that. I didn't know I had it in my room. Son of a gun. I'll have to tell them I found it. They might still be hunting it. I had I had a bowl of grits on Ted. Ted sent me all them grits. I just had some for supper. And some of this stuff. And I know it's not good for me. But I don't eat much of it. I don't even take it out of the can. I just spoon it out like that. And I'll put that back in the refrigerator. But I know it's not good for me. 28? Wow. Oh, you're in Indiana. Ted lives in Indiana. He's in Shelbyville, Indiana. I'm so glad he sent me that uh, instant oatmeal and the instant grits. I didn't know they made them in that big of boxes. There's 44 packets in each box. Indianapolis. Oh, that's where the Indy 500 is, isn't it? Yeah. I'm not a race car fan, but I used to be till I went to one. Where was that? That was I think it was Darlington, South Carolina. And Bobby Myers was killed in that thing. That's been many years ago. And ever since I seen that happen, I ain't got no use for them no more. I don't like them. But I've been doing a lot of reading and researching stuff on diabetes, and I'm seeing a lot of stuff about some of these holistic people that say that doctors prescribe medicine just because they frown upon if they don't. I think that's the way it goes. And this one guy, he's some kind of a medical something or other. He says that the reason Diet Cokes and flavored drinks says when you eat something sweet, your pancreas does something. I'm not quite sure how that works, but it makes they don't treat See, I can't remember half this stuff I watch on these videos. Uh, but he said to get apple cider vinegar and drink a warm cup of that a day or after you eat. I can't remember just what it is. And to take cinnamon. And these people, these holistic people are all saying that type 2 diabetes is completely reversible. Now, the doctor's not telling me that. Matter of fact, every time I talk about cutting down on metformin or gabapentin, they kind of balk at me about that. But I've already cut down on gabapentin. I'm only taking one a day. And next week, when I fill up my med things, I'm only going to take one gabapentin every other day. And I'm going to take that 1,000 milligram metformin. I was taking 2,000 milligrams a day of metformin, one in the morning, one in the evening. But now I've been doing that now for a couple of months. Now I'm going to take the thousands I'm taking, and I'm going to split that pill, and I'm only going to take 500. And I'm going to watch my blood sugar and see if it changes it or anything. I'll be curious. I go to the doctor on the 30th of January, and I go on the January 23rd for my lab work, and that's going to tell me what my A1C is and what my potassium is. So I'm going to see how that affects it. My A1C was high the last time I had it checked. But anymore, I don't know. Is the system rigged to keep you taking these meds and more meds and more meds? I thought the doctor's job was to make sure you're doing the right thing. But now I'm hearing so much about it. They're not doing the right thing. They're pushing meds. And I've seen articles about where doctors were fired from certain clinics and stuff because they weren't writing enough prescriptions. I don't, I don't know what to believe anymore. Weird ads are working. All them ads is weird. If you ask me. Uh, but it's supposed to be an ad come on every 12 minutes. I could set it at 6, but I don't want to bog y'all down on that many. And I could set it for every 30 minutes and every 24 minutes. But I haven't been out. It's been cold all day, and I haven't been out of the house. Uh, and for a while, my dog is she over there? Can y'all see her? Yeah, she her laying over there on that blanket. For a while, she quit sleeping on the bed, and I didn't know what was wrong. Well, the day was all right, but it's just cold, and we've not turned the heat on at all in the house today. And right in the house, it's probably about 50. And my daughter, you know, every year on her birthday, there's a couple of people keep giving her this booze. Last last year, her birthday, she got a beautiful bottle of vodka in a fancy jar and a glass to go with it and all that. She never even broke the seal on it. She don't drink. And yet, yesterday, somebody gave her a big fancy looking bottle of Royal Crown. No, was it what was it called? It was Royal something or other. Expensive bottle of booze, but she don't drink. Occasionally she'll drink these. It's something like beer, but it's not. It's some kind of special flavor or something. And when she gets them, I get in them. I don't drink. I drink a couple of them. I love them, and I love that hard lemonade. But I don't drink much, you know. And usually I only had one beer a year. But I'm just not. I'm not a. I don't drink next to nothing except that beer every now and then. But they say when you drink something that's sweet, whether it won't make the sugar go up, but it turns. Is it the pancreas? It turns something on in there, just like a diet soda does. There's no calories, but it turns something on there to make your body produce too much insulin. Yeah, it turns on something that produces the insulin when you don't need the insulin, and it has some other effect on you or something like. So this, I don't know if he's a doctor or what, but he says to drink apple cider vinegar. Did I say vinegar or it's vinegar? Ever since I had that little mini stroke, my words get kind of slurred a little vinegar. But I just feel like I need, if I could get off of metformin and it not raise my my blood sugar, I'm gonna say, well, job well done. But I'm also gonna start using apple cider vinegar and cinnamon. I can't remember how I said to take that cinnamon. Maybe you put it in the vinegar. I don't know. But I like cinnamon on. I used to eat on toast with butter on it, uh, and sprinkle some cinnamon on it. But I had to quit eating the bread. Now there's certain kinds of bread I can eat, but the only time I can get that bread is when we have to get some at the food bank. And I don't know if almond milk is bad for me or not, but I sure like the almond milk. And that's made out of actual almonds and water and some kind of flavoring. But I'm thinking if they're saying that a diet drink is bad for you because it turns on your body, might won't produce too much insulin because it's got a sweet taste, your body your pancreas turns that insulin production on. Well, this has a sweet taste. So does that mean this is bad for me too? I don't know. It's not that sweet because I'm shaking. Sometimes I have to grab my hand like that and stop it. The doctor a while back told me I, I had beginnings of Parkinson's. That's been 4 or 5 years ago. I suppose I could start drinking more good old water. I just don't know. I see stuff, I research stuff, and I can't remember it when I get. I can't write notes and I can't print notes because I've got a file on here that I can type notes in on that, but I can't print them out where I got them hanging right here in front of my face. It's hard to do, and it's if Bailey quit sleeping with me a while back for about 2 months. She wouldn't come in the bedroom or nothing, and now since it's got cold, she's laying over in that bed right now. You see her laying right, a white spot in that gray blanket. And no, I don't make my bed. I never make my bed. My wife always made the bed. I don't like to make it because I'm just going to get on it and mess it up again that night. So, but I don't know. Maybe it's because it's got cold off. The cats don't seem to have trouble staying warm. Hey, Salt. Hey, baby. Salt, come here, baby. I wish cats would respond to when you call them the same way a dog does. Except they don't. They come if they feel like it. I've got one cat. I've got two cats, Reese and Houdini, that will come to me when I call them. Had three, Diamond, but Diamond got killed by that damn dog. But cats, they just don't respond like that. I don't understand why. And when they lay down, they can lay down on anything something that's not level and everything. And one of them part of them be on one part, the other part be up here. It's, they're just so flexible. And I know Bailey watches these cats, and he probably wishes you ain't getting on my keyboard, buddy. Come here, come here. What's this? This is salt. I love you, but you ain't getting on my keyboard. You ain't getting on my keyboard. Get out of my drink. But they just get comfortable. And I know Bailey wishes she could jump as high as they do and stuff. But they get up on stuff. I don't know how in the world they get on it. And I'm talking about the kitchen cabinets. You know how some kitchen cabinets don't go all the way to the ceiling, and there's space up there about that big. Somehow or other, they can jump up on that thing. I don't know how they get up there. I've never seen one getting up there. I bet you I'd go in there and look right now, and there'd be Dahmer will be up there. I don't know, but they're just so flexible. I bet Betty wish she was that could jump that far. It's amazing how far they can jump straight up. Amazing. Good idea. We like cats, but we got two that's leaving here next week. Skids and Tuck. I wish he was one of the other ones. So, I mean, I like them all, but there's certain ones, uh, Ash, Reese, and uh, Pebbles. The ones I'm very affectionate with is Chunky, Salt, Epson. Uh, I know I'm forgetting one. There's only about four that I actually like. I don't dislike the others, but I mean they're just my favorite. And I like uh, Tucks and Skids. That's the black and white ones. I like both of them. I wish I could keep one of them, but if it means getting rid of two cats, then we'll get rid of them too. But that's the people. That's the ones they want. But we don't need. I wish I could have went out today, but it's just too cold. And I tell you what, I feel like there's something when I get in the bed. It feels like there's a spring or something popped through the mattress, but it's not that. It's a sore spot. I hope I'm not fixing to get a bed sore, and it's on my butt. And I told Jennifer today, I said, I'm gonna have to drop my drawer and you have to take a look at my ass. And she won't happy about that, but shoot, every time I take a bath, she sees my butt. Her and Donovan both. I can't take a bath by myself now. But that metformin, it does something. It works on the muscles in your legs, and that's the main thing that concerns me. And this doctor also said, when every time I eat a meal or a so-called meal, I should immediately get up and do about 15 minutes worth of exercise. So it don't have to be anything strenuous, but do about a 15-minute exercise, which that's no problem. I could do that. That's about how long it takes me to do my regular exercise. Boy, I wish I could walk again. But let's see, am I missing something? Did Jennifer find the cat's home? Yeah, she found a home for two more. And I think she got one for one of the kittens. I don't know I don't know how you go about treating something. I know how they treat it in the hospital. They turn me over and put a pad of some kind on it. But I never had but one. But I don't understand why I was getting, but Lord have mercy, I'm in the bed a lot. I'm in the bed a lot. I got up at 7 o'clock this morning. I laid back down and took a nap at around 1 o'clock. And I got back up about 3 o'clock, 3 a.m. And I'm not going to sit up to the wee hours of the morning tonight. I'm going to go to bed probably as soon as I get done with this live stream. Is paranormal on here? Yeah, he's on here. He's got my tip jar up there. And by the way, folks, I tallied up how much money not some of my subscribers, but I'll say my subscribers have sent me ever since January of last year. Well, it ain't last year yet, but ever since January. And I was quite surprised. I was quite surprised that it was as much as it was. It's uh, close to $600. And what that COVID really, what that COVID really got you in 2020. If you had never got it, you would be walking now, not sure about driving. Saw some old videos of you driving and walking around. Well, I can still drive, but Jennifer doesn't want me to drive. If I had a car and my driver's license, I would probably drive. But I don't have a car, I don't have a driver's license, and Jennifer don't want me driving her car, period. So I can't blame her. I really ain't got no business driving, especially with as numb as my feet are. And my left foot, especially that one. But Jennifer's not complaining at all about her toe being gone. And I guess uh, when that other check that Ted sent him with Jennifer's name on it so we can cash it, uh, next week, the day after Christmas or day or two after Christmas, we're going to take this computer down to the repair shop and uh, tell them what the deal is there and to fix it. And I'm going to beg them to have mercy on me because I'm 83 and I'm a veteran and I don't hardly have anything, money coming in much, you know. But uh, and then if the bill for the computer is more than $75, I'll just tell them they can have it. Um, and I'll go ahead and just get another computer for $120. If it's less than $75, I'll have enough money left to get a printer. I need a printer bad. And that's why I say if anybody can send me anything to help along that way, that'll be fine. But I have to say, if anybody sends a check, be sure it's made out to Jennifer Pearson, not Russell Pearson, because I don't have an ID. I can't get an ID till I got some loose money to do that with. It's going to cost about $30 to get an ID. And it's not a driver's license, it's a state ID. Uh, yeah, I was kind of surprised how much money people sent me. And most of that money, now I had a couple sizable amounts sent to me. It's $100 that Ted sent me and $50 that another subscriber sent me. All the rest of that money was low amounts. Well, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I've forgotten. I ain't forgot you, my redhead. I think she sent me about $90 one time. It was for something. I forget what it was. I don't know. I don't know. It was 200 something dollars. And it was part of the same thing wrong with that one that's wrong with this one. They just didn't tell me. Well, it's $21, but I also have something else she has to get that's going to cost about $10. I forget what it is. I forget what it is. I've got my birth certificate. Uh, but now there's something else they charge you for. Paranormal. I wish Jason was on. I ain't heard from him lately, and and when that other computer took a dump, I lost his email address. That's why I wanted to send me another email. I may look to see if I can find his telephone number. Daniel Mullins. I can do all things through Christ which strengthens me. A whole lot of truth in that, Daniel. I don't believe I've seen you on here before, sir. I'm assuming you're a sir. That's a sure name. Well, he just said, I just ain't gonna get on here and talk about denominations and religion and all that thing. Because there's one guy I watch, and he's got a way of he's very political, but he's got a way of tying in the religion with it. And I like his political views and stuff, but I don't see why he keeps tying in the religion to it. I don't know. But Daniel, you are new, I guess. And I got some on here that are sitting on the porch, but will never leave any comments or anything. Ted don't leave any comments. Says he's not able to because he doesn't have a YouTube uh, account. I didn't know you had to have one to leave a comment. But I know when I go on my use my other browser that if I go on there trying to go online on my page or something, I can't get on it. And I can't leave comments on somebody's channel because on that channel they don't have me listed as a YouTuber. All right, buddy. Man, I wish you wouldn't do that. Come on, see this buddy here? This is Chunky. This is Chunky. Yes, that's my buddy. But he's got a way of digging in claws in my legs. Yes, you do. What do you want, huh? And I'm he weighs about 20 pounds. And my daughter never liked, all right, man, you can move around, you're going to get off. Man, you ain't going to be digging in my legs, scratching my legs. Hey, Jay,
Yeah?
get chunk. Thank you. He's scratching my legs. I love him, but boy, he weighs too much. He's the biggest cat in the house. Biggest cat in the house. I didn't know that. But I knew it when I went on my other browser because I don't have my account. They don't know anything about my account on that one. That's on my Google Chrome. this one here, I'm not sure what. I'm not sure what. Oh, it's net. It's Microsoft. That's what it is. But anyway, folks, that's where I'm at. Uh, but I want to get back again about. I didn't realize that how much that money was that people had sent me, and I'm just most of it was just $5 here, $10 there, $20 there, stuff like that. Except that one time that one of my lady subscribers sent me 90 something dollars, and I forget what it was for, something specific. And I had one that actually sent Jennifer some money for something. Seemed like we was always up against it. But we would have been up the creek had we not got that money. And still need money. Computer is the computer, if I get it fixed for $75, I'll have enough left to get a printer and they're on sale for $49 with 3 months of ink, they say. I don't know how they come up with that because they don't know how much you print. And hold on, let me see. Well, what's wrong? Well, I can't read. I've got one color cartridge and one black cartridge that I haven't opened, but it's for Hewlett Packard. And that's why I want to get another Hewlett Packard because they have a thing like instant ink, which means if your printer's wireless, they can contact your printer and see how much ink you got. And they send me ink whenever I need it, and it only costs me about I forget, about $7.99 a month, providing I don't go over 100 pages. If I go over 100 pages, then they charge me a little bit more for that month. And if I don't use all my 100 for that month, it rolls over to the next month. So it's a real good deal. It's real good, especially when you go to get cartridges now. They're like $45. I can't do that. But if it's warm enough tomorrow, I'm going to go out. Right now, outside it's 47. I'm looking, and it's 50 degrees here in the house. I just can't handle the cold like I used to. I got to get careful to cut my hair, I swear. Anybody want to lock gray hair? Boy, it's so gray. I wish my hair was like Scrappy Pallet Man. His is white. it's just snow white. Mine is kind of a frosty gray. It's not white like his is. But he's kind of doing fine. I hadn't looked lately to see what his subscriber count is, but I know it's rough around 250,000 subscribers. And I got this one friend. Well, he was a YouTube friend. Uh, he don't even talk to me anymore. I guess because he got almost 2 million subscribers, and maybe that makes. I hadn't thought about that. You might be right. Maybe I ought to keep my hair too. Because I always cover my head up. I either cover my head up or what did I do with it? Got my toboggan that uh, Barbara Everett made for me. And it does keep my head warm. But I never seen toboggans like this that long. You know, that, of course, you could turn them up, I guess. But sent me two. Sent me this one and then another one, that dark green, solid green like that. Boy, you might want to be, oh, it keeps my head warm. Plus, I don't have to pull the blanket up over my eyes. Now I can pull it down over my eyes, and I don't have to keep my head buried under the cover. But, oh shoot, I see a cat over there sitting on my blue foot pillow. When did she come in? That's Pepper. Yeah, that was a gift from one of my subscribers, Mackenzie. Barbara Everett, my redhead from Washington State. And right now she don't have a vehicle. She went to the flea market. Her brother was there too, and they got slowed down in traffic, and somebody rear-ended her, towed her around. And guess who it was that rear-ended her? Her brother. But Barbara, a while she was married to Ron, and Ron passed away. And when Ron passed away, her and her brother lives in the same house together now. And she sent me some of Ron's T-shirts. I think she sent me three. I'm gonna have to. Man, there's something else we gotta have today. Gonna wash it, but can't get another washer till one of the other bills is paid off because we can't afford the payments. We can't afford to add any payments. Uh, don't know. This one here, the one we got, took a dump pretty quick after the warranty was up. Don't know what it was. And we had problems with it one time before the warranty was up, and they fixed it. It was something to do with the door. And I'm just wondering when that door shuts on that thing, it won't turn on if the door's open. And I'm just wondering if there's something in that door that tells it can turn on. And maybe that's what's not working because it's not over 2 years old, a little over 2 years old. No, she can't get it fixed. Hey, there's Barbara speaking of the, I ain't gonna call her a devil, but speak of Barbara, and there she is, talking about you and Ron and your brother. That could be something simple like that. But you can't trust these appliance repair people. They're kind of like some mechanics. Oh, she's been listening. Yeah, got Barbara's hat on. I won't sleep with that night. It's cold out there, John. But that's true. And if you have the repairman to come out and fix your house, you gotta pay. But then also there's a service charge too. And we don't have no way to transport to a repair shop. And I don't trust mechanics. I don't even trust the mechanics at a dealership because the dealer is about as crooked as the mechanic would be. That's just that's just fact of life. And I don't trust most lawyers. I don't because I caught one trying to pull a Houdini on me. Uh, when my son died, we had a lawyer, and he kept wanting our insurance information. And turns out there was a thing on my policy that didn't have nothing to do. He died in an automobile that was somebody else's when a Greyhound bus T-boned him. So it didn't have nothing to do with my insurance. I kept thinking, what in the world he want my insurance for? And finally, I talked to my insurance agent, and he said, "Well, I didn't know your son passed away." He said, "Whose car was it in?" And I told him. He said, "Well, you have a part on your policy here that'll pay you, uh, I think it was $10,000." And I don't know how that worked, but sure enough, that's why the lawyer was wanting the insurance information so he could file all that stuff and get a third of it. Well, kiss my rear end, John Pachin. Yes, I called your name. You're crooked. That was my experience with you. And a couple of things he did I didn't like. He cost us a bunch of money. Well, actually, it was a lawsuit, but uh, man, I don't even want to go back to that. You know. Yep, she does. She makes them for the homeless. She does that every year. She's Barbara's got a good heart. She sure does. And she's helped me out more than one time. Okay. Oh, I've been talking an hour. Good grief. Well, what time is it? Oh, heck, it's after 11. I guess I'll be going to bed. I wish I had some way to test my blood sugar, but I don't. Maybe Jennifer see if she can haul it VA and see if they'll get me send me a glucometer. I don't know why we've got five glucometers here now and don't none of them work. Got one that works, but it consistently says my blood sugar's over 600, which I know that's not right because I had that thing on my arm, and it was telling me the true amount. It was never that, never even close to it, never even over 100. Well, yeah, it was 135 or 45 when I tested the last time. But the sensor wore out on it, and I can't use it anymore. And but Jade's got some, but they're for him. They're not for me. But anyhow, folks, I guess I'm assuming that's my. I got 12 on the port now. Give me some thumbs up in that 12 there, please, before I go. Yeah, I'm gonna keep the hat on. I'll be sleeping with that. That cat there, I see you over there getting comfortable. You can get out of my bed. Get over here on the pizza box. It's still sitting over here. And it wasn't pizza for me. It was what had a piece of garlic bread in there. I love that stuff, and I'm not supposed to eat that either, for sure. Anything made with white flour, I can eat. Wheat bread, I can eat those 5 grain breads and stuff like that. But the white bread, no sir, not even a white biscuit. Well, I sure miss my biscuits and gravy. Bert. Anyhow, folks, that's my story tonight, and I'm sticking to it. I'll see you in the next one, and I'll try to put up the video. Yo, ooh, got the hiccups. I hope that acid reflux ain't starting to kick back in again. Anyway, folks, I'll see you in the next one. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate each and every one of you. Go, switch, turn my camera. I gotta get down here and push that little button. Oops, I don't want to spill that. My hand shakes when I get it reaching like that. Good night.